Alright, I think we are good to go. Hello everyone. I'm going to be alone casting this match today against two teams, Tetragon and Victory. This is, I'm pretty sure, a round of 16. And last week Victory team managed to win their match, and now they're gonna be versing against Seed 5, I'm pretty sure, which includes very, very scary players on that team. So yeah, talking about all the players in both teams. The Victory team has only a 2-man squad, 2 Japanese players, 1 4-1 and K413MK. And Tetragon team has very, very known players. They have Chupalika, Summit, Fractals, K, Katsuguri, and Indigo. And looking at the hit difference, this might be a one-sided match, but you never know, everything can happen. I think we're gonna start with the warm-ups. I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure which warm-up that is. I'm looking at the name of the song, I'm pretty sure I know which warm-up that is. And yeah, looks like the warm-up will start. I don't know how many warm-ups there are, I'm pretty sure that's the first warm-up, so yeah. And I just got info that this is the only warm-up that they will have, so after this warm-up, the match will begin. So that's gonna be very interesting, to say the least. Looking a bit of the match history from the Team Victory here, they did very good last week, so I mean there are a couple assesses on some maps they did really well. One modding on like 3 mod 2 have really impressive DT scores from last week, so those two people can be scary, and we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, that's gonna be the warm-up, and now comes the rolling time and the 2 bans that both teams will have. It's gonna be best of 5 like last week, so any point will absolutely matter. And looks like their roles have been rolled, and Tetragon has won their role, so they're gonna choose between picking first and second. And they're choosing the first ban. No, they didn't choose it, they're just asking the question. And yeah, they're still choosing to pick first. So now it's up to Team Victory to get their first ban out of the way. And Hidden One will be banned. He passed high BPM Hidden. And now it's up to Tetragon to ban their map. And they're banning actually flashlights. Okay. They don't really want to play the gamble pick, as many people said. This map is extremely short, and any miss at this map is basically like determining the point for each player, for each team. Now it's up to the second round of bans. Victory will be banning again, and number 2, the speed map, will be banned. Now up to Tetragon. Second ban will be... They're still thinking. And DT2. DT2 will be banned, so there is almost no speed picks in the pool except for maybe Hard Rock 2, and other than that there's nothing much else. So now Tetragon is going to pick first. They're going for Pre-Mode 1. Pretty strong pick for the first map. I know some players there that are very decent at hitting Hard Rock. Tripalika, I'm pretty sure he's a good hitting Hard Rock player. So, very, very aggressive pick for against Team Victory. I mean, looking at their last performance, they didn't play any hidden Hard Rocks, they just played one hidden, one Hard Rock, but they AFC'd and they did really good on those maps, so you never know. I might be wrong, but looking at the 5.3 star rating, I'm pretty sure at least one player in the team Tetragon will be going in a Hard Rock for this. And we're ready to begin. And as expected, we're gonna have actually 4 mods for Tetragon here, and only 2 mods for blue team here. So already here we're gonna have a 2 mod advantage from the start from Team Tetragon. And at the start they're both holding assist from Team Victory here, but never mind. Yeah, the caster curse is absolutely insane. Yeah, K413 is going to find a first miss of this match, and the lead will just keep growing. 25k for Team Tetragon here. Oh, but Fractal is going to actually find a miss, and now the lead will slowly decrease downwards towards Team Victory, as Fractal we find a little bit more 100 here. Tripalika is still holding strong for his team, 99.3 accuracy. K413 is gonna find another miss, however Mon is gonna hold an SS still, which is absolutely still holding them in the game so far, and now they lost their SS. Well, the Fractal miss at the start definitely holds them all backwards with the lead, but as the map will progress and the combo, yeah, as Fractal will reach the combo cap, the lead will slowly increase back again towards Tetragon. Tripalika is still holding strong, 99.3 accuracy. And we are approaching 1/3 of the map left, and no sign of weakness for either Mon or Tripalika here. I actually didn't realize Fractal actually found a miss here. And the lead will slowly decrease downwards. However, we're approaching the end of the map. I don't think that's going to be enough because Tripolika holding strong, 99.5 accuracy, not finding any misses, not finding any weakness. He'll hold the lead, and that is the end of the map. 67,000 score lead. Impressive scores for both teams here. Mon having 900s, 1.05 almost million score. And K413 unfortunately finding some misses. He found that's actually an SS stroke, which is very, very fun to see with 4 misses, 0-100s. But Tripolika, 1.1 million, absolutely destroying this map and absolutely carrying Team Tetragon here. Now it's going to be Victory picking their map. And Hardrock 2 is going to be picked by Team Victory. I'm not sure how they did last week on Hardrock 2. Yeah, they did actually really good. Total Hardrock 2 score from last week was 2.08 million. So who knows? However, Tetragon does have very talented Hardrock players. They have Skay, they have... I'm pretty sure Fractal as well is very notorious for being a good Hardrock player, so... we'll see. As expected, we're gonna have a team setup of Fractal and Skay for Team Tetragon, and Victory being a 2-man squad will absolutely not change their squad for the rest of this match. And off we go, Hardrock 2, the second map of this match. It's only 2 minutes long, so you can't allow yourself any room of error on this pick. As a starter, everyone looking actually strong. Double assist for Team Victory here, and 300s total for Team Tetragon here, so... and another 100s for Team Tetragon here, and the 100 count keeps growing there, and yeah. Victor is still holding an impressive success. From the stream here, 300s, a couple of hundreds from Team Tetragon there, from Team Victory. The coordinate is getting closer and closer. Last 1/4 map to the left, and this coordinate is so close. Any 100 here, any miss will absolutely shift the score lead. Team Tetragon only 200 behind. No, nobody's going to find 100 there, and that is going to be a very close point for team victory here. Very impressive scores. 100 for Mon here, and K413 gonna have only 300s backing him up. Fractal unfortunately finding some unfortunate 100s or 400s definitely drags the score downwards, but all the scores are very impressive. There are absolutely no weakness here for any of those players, but unfortunately the hundreds for Team Victory will absolutely dominate. And now we're gonna have another free mod pick. We're gonna have free mod 2. So Tetragon will absolutely abuse the mod advantage that they have. And off we go, another map, free mod 2, picked by Tetragon. Again, same layout, same team layout as free mod 1. So we're gonna have Triplicate and Fractal, all having 4 mods total. And we're gonna have the same mod layout for Team Victory here, which is Hard Rock for Mom and K413 going hidden. And again, both holding assess, however, the format advantage will absolutely give Tetragon a lead. 17k, and it will go growing as map will progress. Triple having some more 100s, he's having 1100, which makes the score lead slightly closer towards the one mods that Mon and K413 has. Mon finding some unfortunate hundreds here, so the lead will keep growing faster, but Fractal as well, finding some hundreds here and there, and K413 still holding an assist. This map is also insanely short, so... Oh, but double miss from Tetragon here. Now the lead is actually not that big as it was before, and it's actually getting closer and closer. 18k. Yeah, both players chain missing on one section there, and 1/4 map left. K413 still holding in a stats, backed up by Mon's 99.6 accuracy. We're getting to the last KI here, and AAA Contractual holding strong here. They just need to hold. They want to get the point. And K413 will find an unfortunate miss, so I think that is going to be it. Despite tripping on the one pattern, I think they both missed on the same pattern, and AAA finding on it and missed on the end here. Very impressive scores here. Yeah, despite missing and finding the changes, they managed to hold, and they're gonna get another point. So no breakpoints so far. So the lead will be equal. Now it's Victory's pick here, and let's see what they're gonna choose. I'm guessing it's gonna They might probably pick DT1 based on the scores of the last week, but we'll see, we'll see. No, they're gonna actually pick Hardok 1. Wait, they played Hardok 1 and they also did insane scores on the Hardok 1 last week, so the Hardok potential for this team, for this two-man squad, is absolutely insane. I'm guessing the same team lineup is gonna be for Tetragon here, which is gonna be Skay and Fractal. I might be wrong though. Alright, and going to another map, Hardok 1. We're not gonna actually see Skay and Fractal, we're gonna see Fractal and Summit for Team Tetragon here. And off the start here, Mon finding some 100s in the start here. So he's gonna be a little bit behind with accuracy. First couple seconds of the map. And keep on pre-finding a 100 on this 1-6 snapping. The score lead is favoring Tetragon as Mon is finding more 100s. And yeah, Fractal, insane accuracy here, 99.7, only 200s. Backed up by Summit, only 700s. They're gonna have a 12k lead. We're entering the halfway point of this map, and we're entering the first KI of this map. No player is being tripped up by the snappings. Yeah, it doesn't look like the score will budge at any point here. Nobody finding any 100. Mon finding some important 100s here and there. But Fractal holding strong, only 200 still. So it managed to pick up some 100s here and there, but the score difference is absolutely insane, and that's the end of the map. Very impressive scores from Fractal here. 2 100s, 1.05 million. Mon, unfortunately, not being very comfortable with the rhythm. Finding 1800s will absolutely cost him the point for his team. And that's going to be the first breakpoint as well, so huge advantage, huge lead for Tetragon here. Now they get to choose their map, so Tetragon absolutely is looking good for this match.
Me and my lady.
We're gonna see Hidden 2. I think this is gonna be the first Hidden 2 this week, if I recall correctly. The slow Hidden. Or maybe then some new faces will be shown for Team Tetragon here. And yeah, as you can see, Katsugiri seems like will be one of the players in the Tetragon lineup. Katsugiri is of course known for being a Hidden player, Hidden 1 player, and overall just has good Hidden experience, which she has shown in multiple tournaments. And off we go. Chupalika and Katsugiri gonna be playing the Hidden 2. And the same lineup it will be for Team Victory here. And at the start here we see Mon not being too comfortable with the Hidden skill set, so yeah, I think that already might just seal the deal for this map. Looking that Mon absolutely struggles with Hidden, which is unfortunate. K413 actually having an SS and Chupalika Katsugiri both holding 99 accuracy. Oh, and Chupalika found a miss. Unfortunately, I don't think that will matter much. And then if they both missed, I'm pretty sure that's already gonna give Tetragon enough points. Yeah, even K413 is struggling on this map. Well, Katsugiri really holding an FC so far, with slightly worse accuracy, however, but an FC is still an FC. And that was the last FC, so there's no FC left on the map. Yeah, but K413's accuracy is absolutely insane. 111 misses, that's not what you usually see on Hidden picks, but I don't know. Japanese bro, they are just built different. What can I tell you? slowly approaching the end, 1/4 of the map left, and yeah, looking at the scores from Mon, and K4 is holding very good, but Mon unfortunately not being too comfortable with the hidden will not perform as well as the rest of the players here, so the point will go to Tetragon. And Tetragon will actually have a match point. So they're looking very good for this match. All they need to do is win one map. Or if they lose all the maps, they're going to go to tiebreaker, and it can be more interesting. And then yeah, very impressive scores from all the players. K4 being the MVP, 989k. That miscount is absolutely... I mean, that 100 count is absolutely insane. Also, yeah, Katsugiri, 1 miss. And a funny number of hundreds. And yeah, Triple Lake as well, 1 miss as well. But slightly better accuracy. So they're gonna have the second best score on this match for Hidden 2. So yeah, we're gonna be approaching the match point now, and now it's gonna be the victory choosing their map. And we're gonna see the tech map, normal 3. I have absolutely no idea who's going to play this pick for Team Tetragon. I have no idea who is good at tech and who isn't good at tech. If I had to guess, I would guess like Skag, Fractal lineup, probably. We're gonna see Summit and Fractal. Go potentially the last map of this match, Normal 3, picked by a Team Victory here, and Fractal Summit will be playing for Team Tetragon here. Summit finding the first 100 of this map. And yeah, both players from Team Tetragon are linking some hundreds here and there, and Victory holding still double SS. Oh, but one will find some 100 here, even more 100s. But Fractal will find a miss, but K4 will trade back. The lead still will be favoring Victory because K4 has less 100s than Fractal. Oh, and Summit's finding another miss. There's no more FCs for Team Tetragon here, and the lead will just keep growing. But Simon finding another trading the miss as well. We are approaching slowly the end. Any miss here on this last section here is nobody will find a miss, and that's gonna be a point for victory here. 14k lead. A very close match, very close score lead throughout the entire match. Yeah, an impressive performance from all the players here. Everyone having one miss for one player each, so... Right. Now it's gonna be Tetragon's pick, they're gonna pick Noah 1. I'm not sure if picking Nomad for this team is a good idea, however, if they're comfortable with it, they're gonna... That's their choice, but I mean, looking at their performance so far from Team Victory here, they're absolutely demolishing on any consistency picks so far. And yeah, we're gonna see the same lineup for both teams. So nothing changed. It's gonna be Fractal, Summit, and Mon K4. And from the start, Summit finding 200s here. So already lead advantage for Team Victory here. One finding 100 here. So we're going to speed up. Now I'm finding in the hundreds. K4 finding 100 here, so the lead will be full. And now the hundreds will leak from all of the players here from this dense section here. And K4 will kind of miss here. That's not what you want to see if you're a Team Victory supporter. Another miss as well. Oh, that's gonna be a double miss from Tetragon here, and the lead will go back to Victory now. Mont holding an FC still, and that's gonna absolutely give them a huge advantage. Entering his stream. Summit finding another miss here, and both of the Victory players hitting the pattern here. Mon still holding an FC. K4 is slightly behind with 400 here. Fractal still trying to find an advantage, and K4 will find actually a miss here. And we're slowly approaching the end of the map here, so anything can still happen. But now they won't find a miss, and that's gonna be another point for Victory here. Impressive FC from Mon here. 1300 is 980k, and Fractal, despite having low accuracy, no, high accuracy, only low 100 counts, 300s. Those misses, unfortunately, will drag the score down a little bit. It's not what you want to see, and yeah. And now it's going to be actually a Victory's pick again, so this could pretty much go to tiebreaker here. That's what I said before the map. Before the map was played. I'm not sure if that's going to be a wise pick, knowing that this duo squad will absolutely demolish on any sort of consistency. But we're going to see the gimmick map. I think this is the first time we're seeing this map played. Very interesting. I'm not 100% sure who's going to play for Team Tetragon here. I'm know Fractal is going to play because Fractal is known for being a good gimmick, and Summit is going to play as well. So it's going to be the same lineup for the last match. Yeah. I mean, based by the fact that they picked the map, Team Victory did pick the map, they probably practiced it a lot. So I'm expecting them to get the point, but we'll have to see. This map is pretty difficult. When I played this for the first time, seeing at least one FC for this map this week will be absolutely insane. Let's start here. The first 100 goes to Mon, but I don't think it will matter much. What will matter is if you hold the FC on this map. And Mon unfortunately finding the first miss here, that's not what you want to see. Oh, Fractal will find a miss, but Mon will trade back, and K4 will also find a miss. Summit still holding an FC here. Finding some more unfortunate misses here, and the lead will still grow as Summit still holds the FC for his team. Yeah, we're going to the first difficult spike here. None of the players missing yet, and nobody finds a miss. Summit's still holding an FC. And behind him is K4 with an SS choke with 0-100 and 2 misses. It all comes down to this last KI, the last 1/3 of the map left. And Fractal will find a miss, but K4 will trade back. Summit's still holding an FC here. Now it comes down to this last gimmick section here. And nobody's going to find a miss. I'm actually impressed that nobody missed her. But yeah, we're slowly approaching the end of the map here, and Summit holding FC and backed up by Fractal. If nobody's going to find a miss, but Fractal will actually find a miss here on the end, and the lead is getting smaller. I don't think that's going to be enough. No, it's not going to be, and that is going to be it. A very close match. Insane performance by all the players here. Summit definitely being the MVP here. FCing the map 995k absolutely demolishes all the other scores and granting Tetragon the victory for this match. Well played, every single player here. And yeah, that is going to be the match. Valiant performance from all the players here. Congratulations to Team Tetragon to winning. Victory will not be eliminated yet. They are gonna go to the losers bracket, and Tetragon will advance forward. And who are they going to fight next week? I'm not sure. I'm gonna need to actually check. But yeah, beautiful performance from all of these players. And yeah, next week they're gonna either play against Saxophone Snail or Parmigiano di la... Yeah, the name, the team were with the Italian name. So yeah. Well played, everyone. And I was Cyrocasting. And I don't know when the next match will be, but it will be sometime this week. So stay tuned. Make sure to look at the announcements, stream announcements for the future matches that's gonna happen. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Again, well played everyone, and have a good day, everyone. Okay, hello. Yeah, so for anyone who was sitting in the stream, I didn't realize that there's another match. I thought I'm done and I was heading off, and then I realized there's another match. So I'm yeah, that all outro I did was for nothing. But yeah, we have another match. We have two teams, Parmigiano di la Zigonetti, I'm just gonna call them Parmigiano, and the Saxophone Snail team on the other side. And yeah, the winner of this match will be playing against Tetragon in the next week, so that's gonna be interesting. Also, yeah, I wasn't really talking that much last match because I was eating and tried to eat and cast mid-match. So, but I'm done eating. I'm gonna be talking more now. And yeah. So, info about those both teams. We have a full French squad. We have Nathan, Akitai, Gundam, Fahin, Asi, and Ktomik for Team Parmigiano. And the Saxophone Snail team will have Warp, Krix, Goldengo, Shy Guy, Seven Ava, and Luna Stabby. So a lot of very known players here, a lot of very known talented players here. So based from the last match an hour ago and how close it was, this can be even closer. We'll have to see. And there's a lot of talented players from both teams here. We have Warp, which is a very known hidden player, very overall just all-rounded player. We have Krix, who is a scale cap player, Goldengo, who is also known for like gimmick, and yeah, I don't know the other players of the team. And Akatai will be doing some trolling. He'll be picking Flashlight Hidden with sudden death, and he'll absolutely not play anything. So we're gonna see this. We're gonna see this massive miss hit sound, flashing miss sounds, or like miss notes flashing on the screen for like the rest of the map, which is fun. Okay, Zombie Bancho is not cooperating, unfortunately. I hope that won't happen during the match, which would be sad. This is a very fun map. I'm sure Archetype would enjoy it, but unfortunately... Oh! He died. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, he died because his teammate died. Ah, I see. They didn't have no fail. And yeah, that was the only warm-up, so we're gonna go straight into roles. I have no idea what weaknesses both teams have, but it looks like Warp will be picking first, looking at this 93 points of the roll. And yeah, so I'm guessing first pick will be chosen for Team Saxophone Snail. And we're gonna see a hidden 2-man from Team Parmigiano here. And the flashlight is going to be banned. I've seen a lot of people just banning flashlight. I'm not surprised, to be honest. And number 4 is going to be banned, so DSV gimmick will be banned. And Frame 2 will be banned, very interesting. And alright, Saxophone Snail picking the first map of this match. It will be Harder 2. Alright, into the first map of this match, Hardlock 2. We're gonna have a team layup for if the client will work. We're gonna have Gundam, Aktai for Team Parmigiano, and we're gonna have Gold Dingo and 4 Ava. 7 Ava for Team Saxophone Snail. And I have no idea what happened with the UR for Gundam, but Gold Dingo will find the first miss. So the lead will go towards Team Parmigiano now. 7 Ava holding in assist, which definitely holds them still on the game. We are 1/3 into the map left, and nobody finding any misses except for Gold Dingo. Find those unfortunate chain misses. 7 is still holding in the assist though, never mind. Definitely dominating with accuracy. Any miss from Team Parmigiano here might flip the tables here. The lead is getting closer and closer. After finding some hundreds here. But no, nobody missing. The first point going to Parmigiano, very close, however. Insanely close. Yeah, those unfortunate misses from Gold Dingo will not secure them the point for Team Saxophone Snail. Though very impressive scores from all the players here. 100 from 7 Ava is absolutely insane. So yeah, the first breakpoint. And Parmigiano will now pick their map. And 3-1 will be picked. I'm not surprised looking at the fact that Team Saxophone Snail did ban 3-2. So because I'm pretty sure the Team Parmigiano players have some good Hidden Hard Rock players in their team. Something which I'm not sure Team Saxophone Snail has. And alright, so the lineup for Parmigiano will not change, it will be still Gundam and Necktie, and we're gonna see Warp and Shy Guy playing for Team Saxophone Snail for this free mod pick. And off they go. We're gonna see a double Hidden Hard Rock for Team Parmigiano here. Shy Guy still did not load, I'm pretty sure something happened. Oh, there we go. And they're gonna be a one mod disadvantage here, Team Saxophone Snail. Warp will go Hidden Hard Rock. and Shy Guy will only go hidden. And at the start here, Warp finding a miss here actually at the start. So it will give a huge lead advantage for Team Parmigiano here. And other than that, nobody showing any sign of weakness here. They're looking pretty strong. And the Shy Guy will actually find a miss here, so that's not what you want to see if you're a Saxophone Snail supporter here. Because the score lead will just keep increasing. They'll keep growing towards Team Parmigiano here. Both still hold an impressive double FC here. Akitai will be having a slightly worse accuracy than Gundam, but it still beats the one mod SS. Yeah, we're slowly approaching the end here, and again, no sign of weakness here from Team Parmigiano. They're looking very strong. They will have to get some catastrophic misses, which Akita actually managed to find. He finds one miss and a lot of hundreds here. But I don't know if that's going to be enough to flip the tables here. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Impressive FC from Gundam, 1800s. Followed up by Aktai, 1.05 million. Warp also doing an insane score, missing at the start here, 1.07 million for Warp here. Unfortunately, the one mod disadvantage will drastically lower their chances of winning this match, this map. So the point will go to Parmigiano. And now it's going to be Saxophone Snail's pick here, which they're going to pick hidden one. Now I'm pretty confident they're going to do very good on this map, because well, there's a lot of very known hidden players in Team Saxophone Snail team. There you have Shy Guy, who played hidden right now, but Warp as well. Very talented hidden player. So I'm guessing the same lineup will go for Team Saxophone Snail. What will be the lineup for Parmigiano is unsure, but it looks like it will be the same. And off they go. Same team lineup for both players. For both teams, we have Shy Guy Warp for Team Blue, for Team Snail, and we have Gundam Aktai for Team Parmigiano here. Some weird snappings there, but nobody finding any hundreds here. Oh, and first 100s from Aktai here. The map is 5.5 stars, so I'm not assuming anybody will find any miss here. Especially with those players playing right now, all being very comfortable with the hidden. Actai will be finding some 100s here, which will push the lead towards Saxophone Snail. And we have two SSs in the map. We have a Shy Guy with SS and Gunna with SS. Actai will struggle a little bit with the accuracy, so the lead will still remain for Team Saxophone Snail here. And we're approaching the 1/3 of the map here, so anything can still change. Any mess will absolutely determine the point for any of these players, any of these teams. Oh, and that's gonna be a miss from Actai here, and I think that's gonna be it. Fortunate miss rate from Actai, struggling with holding the accuracy as well. And we are approaching the end of the map. I don't know if they're gonna recover this. Shy finally breaking his SS. And that's gonna be it. Very impressive scores from both teams here. Unfortunately, Actai finding some misreadings on the map in the KI, so that will cost the points for Parmigiano here, and Saxophone Snail will find their first point of this match. All players playing very well on this map. But now Parmigiano will be picking their map. They still have a lead from the breakpoint on the Hard 2. So they're currently sitting very good this match. And we're gonna have DT2. And off we go. The fourth map of this match, we're gonna be seeing DT2. And the lineup for both teams will be equally the same as on the Hard 2, which is Goldango and 7 Ava for Team Saxophone Snail, and Gundam Actai for Team Parmigiano here. The map is 1 minute and 47 seconds long. Very, very short, so enemies here will absolutely be catastrophic for any of the teams here. So far, everybody holding strong in the sky, on the sky. Sveneva only 100. Looking very strong, and the lead is gonna still hold towards Team Saxophone Snail here. Yeah, Team Parmigiano leaking more and more 100s here. And we're already approaching 1/3 of the map left, and 7M is gonna actually find a miss here, and that's not what you want to see, because the lead will go back towards Parmigiano here now, slowly. It's flickering, but it's a matter of time before, yep, the lead is now towards Parmigiano here, and they just need to hold. But it doesn't look like they're gonna find any misses here. We're approaching the end, and that's gonna be it. Unfortunate miss here from 7 Ava will cost the point for Team Saxophone Snail here, and they're gonna find another breakpoint. Or they? No, it was Parmigiano's pick, never mind. So Parmigiano will be winning their own pick. It's gonna be 3-1 now. Saxophone Snail absolutely had the opportunity to get a breakpoint, but unfortunate miss from 7 Ava here will cost it for the point. But overall, everyone had very, very good scores on this map. So now we're gonna see Saxophone Snail picking their map. I have no idea what they're gonna pick, to be honest. Knowing that there are some gimmick players, maybe some EX will be picked to the gimmick map. And yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna pick the gimmick. I'm already expecting, I'm already guessing what the lineup will be for Team Saxophone Snail here. For Parmigiano, I am not sure who's going to play. Right, off we go. Okay, I was actually expecting Warp and Goldangle playing, but unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to be the case. It's going to be Warp and Luna Stabby, and Asi and Gundam. And yeah, our streamer forgot to change the bitmap scheme, so we won't be seeing a bitmap scheme, unfortunately. So that's what we all... Oh. Okay, no, it's fine. So yeah. I mean, you can still kind of see what's happening. Kinda. So... So I'll do the first streams. Nasi is gonna actually find the first miss here. Nice tap, he's still holding his head. Same goes for Gundam here. Warp having only 100 here. Asi is struggling a lot on this map. Looks like it. And we're on to the first difficult spike. And now the player's missing. know, nobody's going to find a miss. As he managed to find some hundreds here and there, the lead will still go to Team Saxophone Snail here. Stabby's still holding an assess, but Asi's gonna find many misses here. Yeah, that's not what you want to see, but Luna Stabby is gonna actually find that trade back the miss. However, Warp and Gundam still holding SCs here, and despite the lead going slowly downwards, it doesn't look like it's going to flip towards Parmigiano's side. It all comes down to this last gimmick section here. Oh, Stabby finding some miss here. However, we are approaching the end of the map here, so I'm not sure. I don't think they're going to... I don't think there's enough time for the score to flip towards Parmigiano here. And yeah, we're slowly approaching the end here. And then yeah, that is going to be a point. Impressive scores here. Stabby 403 misses. Gundam finding an assess, which is absolutely impressive. And Warp also seeing the map, which is, you know, I'm not surprised. This guy's known for being a good gaming player. And Lassie, unfortunately, not being very comfortable with the map, will do a lot worse than the rest of the players on this map. So the point will go towards Saxophone Snail. We are waiting for Parmigiano here to pick their map. And the speed map is going to be picked by Nayuta. And off we go into the 6th map of this match. We're in the scene number 2. we're gonna actually, a new phase here, we're gonna see Nathan playing the normal 2 air. And he's gonna find an early miss, which will definitely be a bit of a disadvantage. However, I'm sure things might flip later on in the map. So from 7 Ava gold angle, holding both assists. And Nathan finding another miss here. It doesn't look like he's very comfortable with the pick here. Or maybe he's just stressed out. The nerves might be kicking in for Nathan here. Akitai holding strong here with only 200s here, however. The combined 200s from Team Saxophone Snail here will absolutely dominate Team Parmigiano here with 41k lead. And Nathan actually found another miss. Onto the Ki. The map is also very short, it's only 2 minutes, so any player from Team Saxophone Snail will have to find a miss in order for it to flip. But they're looking very strong here. Oh! 7 is gonna find a miss. However, we're slowly approaching the end of the map. I don't think that's going to be enough. Finding more misses here from 7 Ava. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, they managed to hold. It looked very close here. There were some chain misses from 7 Ava here, but it was not enough. The spread out misses from Nathan were more catastrophic for Team Parmigiano than the chain misses from 7 Ava, and yeah, that's gonna be a breakpoint. So now tied 3-3, and it's actually going to be Saxophone Snail pick here, so they could absolutely push this match into tiebreaker or even win the match if you get another breakpoint here. So now Team Parmigiano will have to lock in. Yeah, so now Team Saxophone Snail will be deciding what map to pick. This is their last pick of this match, and they got Noble 3, Noble 1, Hardrock 1, and DT1 as choices. And Hardrock 1 is going to be picked. So they're deciding to go for the accuracy gamble and try to win by accuracy. I'm not sure who from what team has better accuracy, but based on the last scores, I think Saxophone Snail did have a little bit better performance when it comes to holding high accuracy. So we'll have to see. And off we go. We're We're gonna see the lineup for Team Parmigiano here. Akitai and Asi playing for Team Parmigiano here, and Team Saxon Sail we have Goldengo and Warp. And I'm not sure if just the client didn't load or did Asi DC. Oh yeah, it seems like Asi did actually DC. We're gonna, we're gonna have to re-roll or restart the map. Okay, so we are running it back. Hardok 1. Everything should be now okay for us here. And yeah. Of the start here, a couple of 100s leaking from Warp and Akitai. I don't think it will match a lot. It'll matter. Oh, an early miss from Aussie here. Gonna push the lead towards Saxophone Snail here. Goldengo holding strong with the 100, and Aussie finding another miss here, so definitely not what you want to see for Parmigiano supporter here. And now the breaker, they can see the scores. It doesn't look very good here. This could pretty much go to tiebreaker here. They're onto the KI here, and both players from Saxophone still holding strong. Goldengo still with 100 here. And as more 100s will be leaking from Team Parmigiano here, it doesn't look like there's any room for comeback here. Especially when both players from the Team Saxophone Hell are holding it very strong here. Both holding an FC. We're approaching the end of the map here. And yeah, very, very impressive team score here. Almost 2.1 million. Absolutely insane. 100 MVP Goldengo with 1.058 mil. Absolutely dominating this this lobby here. Akitai seeing the map, however. That's not going to be enough with Asi finding 2 unfortunate misses here. And now Saxophone Snail will actually secure the tiebreaker here, so now Parmigiano really need to decide what map to choose to at least secure the tiebreaker. Yeah, and this doesn't look very good for Team Parmigiano here. They have only 3 choices here, and the choice of the map that they're gonna be picking will absolutely matter here. So they sit between a consistency map, the tech map, or the consistency DT IOD map. And number 1 will be picked. So the last map that is going to be picked in this match will be number 1, and it will determine if Saxophone Snail will run away with the victory or it will go to the tiebreaker here. Alright, and on to the potentially last map of this match will be number 1, mapped by Comasi here. And the lineup team is gonna be Shy Guy Warp and Nathan Gundam. I'm hoping that Nathan did manage to shake off from all the nerves and he will absolutely lock in. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Because everyone will absolutely love to see the tiebreaker. And Shy Guy actually is going to bang the first 2 misses here. So the lead will go towards Parmigiano here at the start. And that's going to be a chain miss from Warp as well. And now it's going to be a massive spike of lead towards Parmigiano here. Nathan holding 500s here, backed up by Gundam with 98.7 accuracy, SC. Gundam will be leaking some hundreds here and there. Team Tetragon slowly but surely recovering from the chain misses that they got. But we're approaching the end of the map. It's 1/3 of the map left, and Parmigiano will need to find a miss here in order for Team Tetragon Snail to come back. But they hit the hard part here. And now we are slowly entering the end of the map here. And absolutely no weakness shown here. Approaching the end of the map, it doesn't look like the table will flip. And that's gonna be it. And that's going to be it for the number 1 here, and it's 4-4, and we're actually gonna go to tiebreaker now. Very impressive scores from both players. Nathan, shaking off from all the nerves from the number 2, managed to absolutely pop off with 600s, 991k for being the MVP of number 1. But now It all comes down to whoever wins this tiebreaker. And yeah, I'm not sure who's going to actually win. I'm not sure. I think this tiebreaker is a lot of consistency, but as well like a lot of weird tech snappings from what I remember, so there's absolutely potential for any of the teams here to win. And yeah, both teams will be thinking which two of their Valiant players are going to play the tiebreaker. It seems like Team Saxon Snail is a little bit stalling. They could potentially be playing tiebreaker right now. Maybe they just didn't practice. Maybe they didn't expect it to go that far into tiebreaker, so they're practicing now. Oh! Yeah, I'm assuming all the players are here. And yeah, we're off to the last map of this match, which is going to be the tiebreaker here. Both teams are ready with their team lineups here. Gundam and Asi will be playing for the Team Parmigiana. We have Luna Stabi and a new face here, Crix, playing the tiebreaker here for Team Saxophone Snail. There won't be any mods played from any of these players, so there will be no mod advantage. And Gundam is gonna find the first early miss here. That's not what you want to see when you're a Parmigiano supporter here, but again, it's the first a couple of seconds of the map, so it's absolutely not over yet. And both players holding strong from Team Saxophone Snail here. Creek's holding an SS, but I'll say Asi as well is going to hold an SS for Team Parmigiano. We're going into the first techie part of the tiebreaker. Quick will drop his SS. All players looking very strong for the Saxophone Snail here. Creek's only dropping 100 here, looking very strong. Both are being the MVP for this map. Going 1/3 of the map in, and everyone looking very strong. The only early misses from Gundam here will drag Team Parmigiano team slightly back, but there's still halfway of the map left and anything can still happen. And that's gonna be a double miss from Parmigiano here. But that's very bad because we're entering the breakpoint of the map here. That's not what you want to see. You're a Parmigiano supporter here, and both players on the Team Saxophone still holding DFCs here, still looking very strong. Crix still 100. Yeah, and as the map will slowly pace up into the last ki of this map, the last drop, Saxophone Snail still holding both FCs. Looking very strong going into the last drop here. Players from Team Parmigiano will need a miracle. They need Team Saxophone Snail to find any misses in order to come back here. We're entering the last drop here. Absolutely no sign of weakness here from Team Saxophone Snail here. He's finding some opportunity hundreds here on the snapping, but I don't think it will matter much. We're approaching the end of the drop here. And they actually managed to hold it. We're slowly approaching the end, only 40 seconds left of the map, and it doesn't look like they're gonna find a miss. last stream here. No one fighting a miss here, but unfortunately for Parmigiano here, the map is over. Both players from the Saxon Snail will hold their FC. Despite being such a low seeded team, seed 12, they managed to beat the seed 5 player, seed 5 team Parmigiano here. And they're gonna run away with the victory. Absolutely insane. 5 100s from Krixer. He only played this one map and he managed to pop off with 5 100s. Be the absolute MVP, the carry of this map. Unfortunately, the misses on the snappings there, 1-6 snappings for both the players of Parmigiano will unfortunately cost them the match. And they unfortunately lose. Very, very valiant performance from both of the teams here. I'm very impressed from all the scores that were set from both of these teams, all of the players. Congratulations. And congratulations to Saxophone Snail. You're going to be advancing forward, playing against the Tetragon next week. So if you manage to beat Parmigiano here, which is seed 5, you can absolutely beat seed 4 as well. You guys are on good track, you're on good pace. So congratulations. And from Parmigiano, you guys are still not out of the tourney. You guys are still going to play in the loser bracket. And yeah, impressive performance for all the players. Hopefully everyone was enjoying this show. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that was also the last match of this day. The next match will actually happen on midnight on 0 UTC. And I have no idea who's going to cast it. Probably not me. So yeah, that was Cyber Casting. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the future matches this week. Have a good day, everyone.